Ever since I can remember, I've wanted a best friend. Not just someone you slap the label on, but a true best friend. The elusive kind of best friends you see in 90s and early 2000s media. I wanted to be part of a duo that wore pink crop tops and sparkly lip gloss and talked about cute boys. Obviously, I'm older now. And as I grew older, I came to realize that a best friend isn't just someone you hang out at the mall with. It's someone you bond with on a level that no one else can understand. It's someone you commit to loving even when they're wrong or do you harm because you know who they are inside. I found her in high school. She was everything I'd ever wanted and more. Girly, goofy, creative, confident, sassy, and a tad stubborn. She introduced me to all my favorite things, and I'd go over to her house just to sit next to her for hours and hours as we did nothing and everything at the same time. We talked about our hobbies and friends and family issues and anything that came to mind. She'd make me pasta when I didn't want to go home, and I'd help her clean the house and when she was treated more like a parent than a kid. We showed our love every way but romantically. And even that almost changed one night when we looked at each other and said, "If only you were a man." I lost her for a long time after college. We both got into bad relationships. We put other people first. We hurt each other. We changed. I got out sooner and I found a good man. But I had to watch for years as her light flickered and almost died. We'd rekindle our friendship, and then the monster would reel her back in again, and every stick we'd use to try and mend the bridge would break. And I stood on the other side screaming her name, just waiting for her to come back because I knew she'd get hurt again, and there was nothing I could do. Now she's back. For good. It's only been a few short months, but it's like all those years apart never happened. The monster's gone and she's free, and I can't remember the last time I've seen her so happy. The last time I've been so excited to text someone. Like before, we hop online and talk about everything and nothing at the same time. But this time, we're honest. This time, we're not afraid to talk about how different things could have been if we weren't so afraid of our feelings. If we'd kissed, if we'd confessed. But I'm married and I love my husband. Plus, more than anything, I value our friendship. She's my true best friend and I wouldn't change that for anything. So we flirt and giggle and share secrets, but that's all it will ever be. This past weekend, she really got to know my husband's best friend. I knew they would get along, and I'd been talking for years about it potentially happening if she were ever single again. And now she is. And something clicked. I could see it in the way he sat so close to her, in the way she smiled when telling him a story. So I got drunk and told them both separately that they were interested in each other. We played a game, there was a dare, and then a kiss sealed the deal. Magic, attraction, romance. They're so cute and it makes me want to hurl because, gosh, the earliest phase of love is so cringy. I'm so happy for them. I know she's talking to a great guy. He's loyal, charming, stable, and all of the other good qualities that make a man a catch. I've known him as long as I've known my husband. I know how perfect he is for her. But my heart hurts. I've only had her back for 2 months, and I can't help but think wistfully sometimes. Once they make it official, once she says yes and they live happily ever after, it'll never be the same again. Things will be new and different and probably better than ever. But she'll never be just mine again. We'll never be 16 again, laying on her living room floor and laughing because nothing else in the world matters. We'll never be what could have been. I introduced my best friend and girl crush to her future husband, and now we'll both always love her.